Good morning, Neil here with the Arthur Radio Show, my series Who's Who in Santa Cruz. I'm here today with...
Steve Craig. My nickname is Curly.
It is Curly. Curly's in the house this morning. And question number one, which is the only question I have, please tell me your favorite Marianne's flavor.
Ooh, it's probably the most popular one, 1020. Got to go with 1020.
Going with 1020?
Going with 1020.
I forgot Pastor Renee had some kind of far out thing.
There are some wild flavors.
Some wild flavors. I forgot what he had something there.
I just don't like to be disappointed, so I just stick with what I know.
Yeah. Now, you're affiliated with we're at Twin Lake Church, and you're used to be a teacher.
I taught elementary school for 6 years here. I taught your son.
That's right.
Quinn in 5th grade. Yeah. It was awesome.
And what are you doing now?
For the last 24 years, I've been in youth ministry here at the church.
Yeah.
Running programs for high school students.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And I want to talk today about the surf contest that we just hosted here, and tell us a little bit about that or a lot about that. How did that come about, and how was this last contest? Was it nice and smooth?
Yeah, that's a great question. There's about a million answers to all that. So the Ben Kelly No Contest Contest.
It's called a No Contest Contest.
No Contest Contest. Yeah, so here's the difference.
Yeah.
Instead of you being in the water with your competitors and you're fighting for waves with people who you want to beat, you're in the water with 5 of your friends. There's 5 of you in the water together. You're all friends, and you're each riding a different kind of surfboard: a short board, a long board, a foamy, a regular short board. Maybe I already got that one, and then a wild card. So 5 different styles of boards.
Yep.
Everyone gets judged, and then.
Yep.
But really, the heart of the event is to bring remembrance to our friend Ben Kelly. On May 9th, 2020, he suffered a fatal shark attack down at Sand Dollar Beach and passed away. And so over the years, this was the 5th annual. Over the years, it's just a way to stoke out the community. Ben was all about helping the community. He was all about hooking up the groms. And so this event does that. And the cool part is the local community, the businesses, the restaurants, the coffee shops, they step up big time, and they provide swag bags for all the competitors, amazing raffles. It's just amazing.
I left there with an armful of stuff.
Yeah, and all you did was work with me for an hour.
I did. Yeah. I walked away with a whole. I'm like, oh my goodness! I'm driving. I'm walking to my car with armfuls of stuff.
So rad.
Yeah, that's great.
But the whole event is used as a platform to share Ben's story, Ben's life, and springboard from that into his love for Jesus and his relationship with Jesus, which isn't rammed down your throat at the contest at all, but it's mentioned. This year, the theme was what's shaping you. So on the cliff, they built a shaping bay.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Super rad.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, and so then, people could see what the inside of a surfboard shaping bay looked like. And then while they're doing that, there was a video of Ben shaping a surfboard. And then there was someone there just asking them the question, hey, what's shaping you?
Right.
Your character, your heart.
Yeah.
It was a good event. This year, the surf wasn't the best. It was,
and I will add to that it was cold.
Yeah.
Right? You had to be. It was for hardy people.
It was for hardy people. Yeah, the wind was howling.
Yeah.
The surf was pretty small. But at the end of the day, everybody participating knows it's not really about the surf. It's about the surf community.
Yeah.
It's about just hanging out with people, spending the day on the cliff. Mijos Tacos was serving up meals at a deal. All sorts of great raffle prizes, and all the raffle money was raised this year for an organization called Through It All, and that's Katie Kelly's organization, her nonprofit. Katie is Ben Kelly's wife, the widow of Ben.
Yep.
And she has a grief support program that she's created to help people going through grief, and they were the beneficiaries of all the money this year.
Yeah, that's very cool. And I was doing water patrol out there in between freezing my butt off, I watched people hooting and hollering, and they didn't care about the surf. There was waves, you know.
Yeah.
There was waves, and they caught them, and everyone was. I didn't realize till later. Everyone had a different kind of surfboard or different something. Different something.
Yeah, different style surfboard, and that's kind of the joy of the event is instead of getting all aggro and upset with the people you're surfing with, you're surfing with your buddies.
Yeah.
And you're cheering them on. If the guy riding the longboard hasn't gotten a score yet, everyone else on the team is going to let the guy on the longboard catch the wave so that he can get points for his team. And at the end of the day, a team from Camp Santa Cruz, they won.
Yeah.
And the guys who only surfed once were just as stoked as the team that won.
The whole thing was everybody was stoked. You know, there was a big crowd down there watching, and it was good. It was a great event. Yeah, I appreciate you hopping in, doing water patrol for an hour, and it's a sacrifice because it's free. It was still as can be when I put walked down those stairs at the point. It was still, there was no wind. I put my foot in the water, and the next thing you know, there was a 30-knot gale coming down the pike. Yeah, I worked the water patrol at the end of the contest, and I actually paddled out and held onto the anchor rope for the buoy so that I wouldn't blow down the point. It was wild. No, congratulations. Yeah, thank you. And is there a website people can go to as far as I don't know what her website may be. Maybe I can look that up for people that are needing. Katie's nonprofit is called Through It All. Okay. And then Ben Kelly Surfboards is still the organization that she runs under Ben Kelly's name. So you can look up those two things. Ben Kelly Surfboards has an Instagram page. It's not hard to find. Yeah. It's easy to do. So on camera right now, do I have a commitment from you that you will do water patrol again next year? Yes, you do. I will be. I want to be in the contest next year. Okay. But if I don't I'll do water patrol. That's fine. Okay. Absolutely. Get a spot, and I'll get you. I'll let you off water patrol if you get a team. All right. Okay. That's good. That I can do. Yeah. I want to thank you for affecting my son's life many moons ago. Appreciate that. You definitely did right his ship and set him on a different path. Thank you. And he's been very successful, and I'm very stoked to have him. He's a great kid. Yeah. Sweet. Got it. We good? Yeah. Thanks, Curly.